Hello, this is The Way of Fairness. My name is Stephen Childs. Be careful. I'm going to be talking about that which rules the world. That which rules the world. It's magic. There's a struggle going on between two types of magic. Also, some people's truth is the deception. They choose to support the lies and they try to make that team win. So there's team truth and team deception. And also, a way to think clearly about this is there is fairness and there is unfairness. And some people are betting that unfairness will rule. And remember, there's magic involved in this. So people are driven insane by this magic in their mind. Accidents happen. Broken arms. People can get diseases with this. We don't know if it's even limited. The magic that's here that people don't know too much about. I think that it's from extraterrestrials. And I was given a dream that there are alien extraterrestrial group that have had the earth under their control. And there is a war against them. And who's telling me this stuff in my dream? I think they have the bigger magic, the more powerful magic. The benevolent beings that are telling me about this situation of unfairness on planet Earth. I'm thinking it's precognition, it's prophetic, it will happen. Hasn't happened yet. We're still in the war mode. We're still in tribal warfare on planet Earth. The dream told me that these aliens that are unfairly controlling us, they will surrender to my guidance. I am required to guide them, and they won't surrender until I do. And I'm thinking 30 years ago when I had this dream, how would this ever happen in real life? I don't have any way to guide anyone. There's nothing that I know of that I could present as the guidance. And I struggle for the meaning of it. And because I'm precognitive, I have dreams about what happens later in real life. And so it dawned on me, this has probably not happened yet. This dream was about something that happens in the future. And this is all falling into place. I'm having this understanding happen as I'm creating the World Fairness Agreement just a little over a year ago. And I've added the addendum that's the Fairness Court. So that I'll just briefly give you an example of what I want to see happen with that. A group of us that represent all of us that our truth is fairness and truth. That's what our truth is. And we make a complaint against the government. the government's judicial branch, specifically. And our position is that the judicial branch is failing to provide justice for all. And that's what we want. I use the word fairness so that it's not in the realm of legality, because they complicate things to the nth degree. And court cases last for years, and there's still no agreement. And in the meantime, they're making lots of money, and we're paying lots of taxes. So we present this complaint that we want you to streamline this, and if you don't, we will put you in jail. We want to have the power to put people in jail just like they have the power to put people in jail. And it's all you have to do. It's the World Fairness Agreement with addendum. Is all you have to do is agree to stop being unfair to people, and you're free to go. Bye, you don't have to go to jail. We love you. Don't do it anymore. That's how we do it. That's the way we do things in the World Fairness Agreement. We don't need prisons. So see, this is prophetic of Christianity. And look at it like the real Jesus is fairness. It's not a person, it's a process. It's a technique. So I've made PDFs of the Church of Fairness, explaining how just continually flood your mind with this choice of yours that I will not do anyone wrong. I will not do anyone wrong. When there's conflict around you, to remind yourself that that's how we do it, by not doing anyone wrong, by being fair to everyone. So, having said that, I want to talk more about the magic, because this is really incredible. I didn't know it was here. And part of it is our ability to communicate telepathically. That's magic. All the things that we don't readily understand scientifically, but that are real, I define as magic. I can be listening to a video about narcissism. And the teacher of narcissism is very good, other than he's Christian, and so I'm being threatened by his God because I'm atheist, and they want me to burn in hell or whatever. This is ridiculous. Don't you think this is ridiculous? So this is addressed in the World Fairness Agreement. All the religions agree to be fair to each other, and all the governments, and all the people. I agree. I will be fair to everyone. So, because I'm human too, and I have a shadow that is not fair to everyone. And I'm integrating it so that it's part of me, and I know about it. And if I want to be cruel to someone, oh, I'm more ruthless than Satan himself, you know. I got sharper teeth than Jordan Peterson. So, you know, he talked about we need to grow teeth to defend ourselves. And then he became a conservative, and I went the other way of left side. Not ruled by the king of all. That's where it came from, in France in the revolution. There were the people supporting the king and the people that wanted to support a democratic government. And they sat on separate sides of the room, left and right. And it's no doubt goes back to the left-hand people, that they're strange. It was of Satan or whatever. So is Satan a good guy or a bad guy? Yes. You see what I mean? Either one. Either way. That's where the magic's at, is in that concept of the rebel against the tyrant god of religion. Sounds like a good guy. The devil's my friend. And on the other hand, He is the tyrant god of religion, and the devil's my enemy, trying to make me surrender. Just a different hat. So this is not the exact thing that I'm describing, but I'm using words to try to describe something that's real. And like I told you, I think it's extraterrestrials that have this technology that I'm defining as magic. It's just their advanced technology. They could levitate. You can't see what I can see on the desk, right? But this is like magic to somebody. They could levitate this banana out of nowhere, right? And they could lift up this banana, and then it disappears. Where'd the banana go? It's not on the screen, but it's right there. I can see the whole picture. I can see the past, the present, and the future. It's as easy as me seeing my hydrocortisone pills. They're on my left. And I have, that you can't see, I have my flyer of, I don't know if this is mirrored correctly on the video, so I'm not going to waste time figuring that technology out. It's the flyer for the Church of Fairness. Faith in Fairness gives us victory over unfairness. Website, thewayoffairness.com. So it's a way to, when I go on the mission for the Church of Fairness, we can hand the flyers out and sell the membership cards for $50. And the membership cards are here, and I just need to handwrite them, so that it's official and it can be proven in court that it was written by me. They can examine the ink and all that. And so it's a way that I'm trying to bring in some money. I wish my palm was itching. They say if your palm's itching, it means money's coming your way. So one thing that's magic is sex magic. And I think the most powerful sex magic is to be able to turn down any kind of sexual feeling. Like, I don't want that. No, thank you. I don't want any sexual feeling. I'm fasting from all sexual feelings. I'm 66, and I've had my heart broken so many times that I don't want to talk about it. Asking for what's the relationship that I should be in, that kind of thing. And so the universe shows me, none at all, Steve. That's the relationship. Okay, I get it. Because I'd heard long ago that if you could say no to sex, there's a lot of power in being able to say no to sex. It's an addiction, like alcoholism. Falling in love romantically, wow, there's nothing better as a human to experience for the woman that you love. And it's there, I think, from evolution, so that we are devoted to the woman and the children we have, so that gene trait survives. And it's altruistic. We die for them. And so there's a wonderful altruism involved. And then the sages, the spiritual people that choose spirituality, end up at the place where I'm at, where the altruism is for the universe. I die for the universe. I only regret that I only have one life to die for the all. And so I'm not, death is my friend now. No problem with death now. The Grim Reaper is not grim. He's very happy. So it's about us transcending our human limitations. And it's incredible to be able to go beyond, transcend, those things that used to cause us so much difficulty. And for me, it was love. Romantic love was something that caused me great difficulty. Sexual feelings caused me great difficulty. People had said that you think that's joy. It's not, it's pain. That's not pleasure, that is pain. And I'm like, you're crazy. No, it's metaphorically pain. So I can see that what they're pointing toward, the truth of it. I was thinking earlier how the similarities in all our religions, it's incredibly similar. So, like in Christianity, there's some scriptures that say the person's going to be against the person, the son against the father, and only serving the truth is the only way. You can't serve your family anymore. You just have to serve the truth, the true truth. I'm not using the word Jesus because I don't want to. You have to serve the Christ, and the Christ is to not do anyone else wrong. Love one another. See what I mean? So we've gone from a personal God, some of us, to a non-personal God, to a technique, to a philosophy of life is the God. It's not a person that created things. A lot of us think that creation happened randomly, and consciousness is not fundamental. So I made a post about the heresy of consciousness, claiming to be the fundamentalness of reality, and it's secondary. It's in the backseat. It's not driving the car. What's driving the car? In this metaphor, it's the laws of physics, the laws of nature that's driving. That's got nothing to do with consciousness. Zero. Consciousness emerged within that. And so because of those laws, we are that because of quantum entanglement. Everything is one. And it's like nothing appearing as something. So it's Buddha said that that which has no form is that which has form. So the creation itself is not anything at all. And I'm not anything at all. And we get this wonderful experience of being something through the consciousness, the delusion of our consciousness, that we're separate beings. That's delusional. So we're not. It's all one thing, according to science and according to mysticism and the most respected of spiritual teachers. They teach us that all is one. And I struggled with all this stuff for years, and it's through our suffering that we gain it's sad. It's through that grief that we realize we've been done wrong. We've been going through all this suffering for no reason. Tragedy that it didn't need to happen. From people's misunderstandings, from not having a way to solve conflict. And that's what the World Fairness Agreement is about, and the 1 minute method. So we don't have to tolerate filibustering in Congress. They only get 1 minute. They have something going on where they have 4 minutes. That's too much. If you can't present your position in 1 minute, you're lying. Maybe that's all you know how to do is lie. But you can learn to tell the truth if you know that you're protected. See, nobody's going to agree to fairness unless everybody else does. That's the World Fairness Agreement. And it didn't happen on the day after Christmas. Like I made a date a year later, a year from now, when I made the first prototype of the document. And it was the day after Christmas when I made it. And sorry about the sound. I think there's sound that's coming off my beard touching the mic. I hope it's not too offensive. I apologize for that. So anyway, I struggle with magic opposing me to make these videos because the power of magic is very real, and the power that's narcissistic power, it's trying to defeat me. It's telling me that my child is going to be brain dead if I don't give up. So I'm listening to a guy teaching about narcissism, and that's the message I'm getting secondary to what's actually being said. So it's magic going on in my mind, and he's Christian, like I told you. And so he's saying, if you don't give up, your son will be a vegetable. And I don't care what happens to anyone, including me. I'm not going to give up. because I'm on the side of fairness. So he gives up. This is my experience, the telepathic experience. That's a secondary message that I'm being given through magic. So he said, that's enough. I don't want any more crap. You know? So the people that are in the wrong get the crap. The people that are doing us wrong get the crap. And the people that are not doing us wrong, we don't give them any crap. You know, there's like people say these things like, I'm just giving people shit. You know, there was a friend I met that, it's fun to give you shit, Steve. And I'm like, what the hell is this about, you know? And where's that smell coming from? I smell crap. Whoa, it's magic. And we say that's Satan that does that. Well, if Satan is supporting fairness for everyone, including himself, so if he's guilty of doing someone wrong, he says, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I won't do it anymore, then he's a good guy. But if he's trying to rule the world narcissistically with all of his flying monkeys, they call him these days, from the Wizard of Oz, the followers, the supporters of the narcissistic leader, if he's trying to get me to surrender to him, then he's a bad guy. He's somebody that I defeat. So people accuse me of being too nice. I'm not. I'm more ruthless than Satan himself. You need to learn that. I can be very cruel in support of fairness for all. Same to you, but more of it. So if you're being cruel to me, I'm giving you back more. And then it escalates, and we're in the realm of escalation until they surrender. Because where's the lion? Nowhere to be found to stop the escalation. The lion joined with me because he can see that this is going to work. Jesus. They told me it's Jesus that likes my paper. Maybe that's true. Maybe there's a ghost named Jesus. I had a dream that I was scared, really bad dream, scary dream. It's dark and somebody's coming in, and I'm like asking my higher power, why am I so afraid? Is it a ghost? And I think it's a ghost. I'm really afraid of this ghost. And they say, it's Jesus. I'm like, oh. So then I learn about the Quakers being afraid, quaking with fear. So right now my plan is to live in Portland area for a week. Because that's where George Fox University is in a town just west on 99, I think. George Fox University. I'm not going to try to remember right now because it's a waste of energy. It's not a waste, but I only have a very limited amount of energy because of my health problem. And so I'm not going to even try. I'm not going to struggle against a faulty memory. Newburgh. And then the town that I stayed in, McMillan. It's MC capital M. I think that's how you say it. So in Portland, they have a liberal Quaker gathering. That's what I want to attend. The liberal. I'm left. Left is right and right is wrong. Have a great day.